I want to make a very good point here with regards to my situation. One of the main reasons that I had objected to Robert and Emily Dole having anything to do with my daughter is because I was not there when my mother was murdered. And notice that the South Bend Union Tribune said that her death was under investigation. How am I to know whether or not Robbie Dole had anything to do with my mother's death? Because I wasn't there. And Steve and Robbie are cool. Steve was the one who had a syringe that he was carting around in a safe everywhere that he gave to Fred Dole, according to Fred Dole's own statements to me, my son, and many other witnesses, along with a handgun that Steve had as a convicted felon. So there's some things here that need to be brought out in this situation that are not being talked about. Because, these guys could have... I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I do know that Robbie and Steve are brothers. So, Robbie's not my biological brother. I have a different dad, kind of like my mom did. Bud Grice was not her biological father. And so, there's some people that knew that and others that didn't. I knew that. She told me. So, not to be funny or anything, I have to wonder what the deal is. Why would Robbie want my daughter so bad? Unless he was trying to hide something. It's his attitude towards me. He made it out like he wasn't trying to defend me, like he was trying to protect himself. Because, here we are all this time later, and these people say they cared so much about me and my kids and all this and that, and keeping all of us together. But, their dishonesty and lying led me to not want anything to do with them. I forgive them, but I'll forgive them while they sit over there, because I don't know who and what they did. Not to be funny, because I wasn't there. So, again, how do I know that Robbie and Betty and all these guys didn't have anything to do with my mother's death? And how implicated were they in my grandmother's death? Because I wasn't here for that either. That's documented. Nor was I there when Linda died and was murdered. So, we have all this going on. I know what my mom told me about that newspaper article, and that it was 100% factual. She told me and my son. And then she made me read the article. So, I know what I know. I know what I wasn't and wasn't there for. So, what are these guys responsible for? That means you have to look at the people that you gave my kid to as an actual murder suspect. To how many murders? How much did they participate in? Because these guys were also friends with all these people that were at Maple Grove when the stuff with Pets Alive happened. They grew up over there. Robbie and Robert Dole and Elizabeth St. Cyr, they grew up with Angie Stone and all these people. I didn't know them until I moved there. So there's a problem here with these guys in, they knew everybody. I'm the outsider. Why would you just whoosh and attack me? It's documented that I wasn't there, but they were. Think about that for a minute. God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the blue.